The Nevada statewide Continuity of Operations project includes northern counties and tribes. Each jurisdiction will engage in the planning process to ensure they are ready to continue essential functions in case of disaster. On June 23, 2011, Douglas County held their Continuity of Operations kickoff meeting at their Emergency Operations Center in Minden, Nevada. The participants were eager to learn about Nevada's statewide Continuity of Operations planning initiative.
Well, I think the key points that hopefully that we had the folks leaving with today was to understand that there's a definite need to have some sort of plan in place, and not necessarily just for the big events, but also for the isolated situations and emergencies that can occur from time to time.
The meeting progressed into preparation for the upcoming workshop where planning consultants will directly assist departments in the data entry and design of their multi-format cloud-enabled plans.
The workshops are going to be set up here locally in Douglas County in the Emergency Operations Center. We're going to have a couple of the trainers come in from RSI to help us out on the first day. We're going to have 14 computer workstations set up with 1 or 2 individuals at each computer, and they're going to be given instruction as to each section of the plan and then given opportunity to directly input that data immediately following the instruction on that section. So we're just going to work through this section by section for the full day and until we've gotten at least a good foundation established.
Bobby Thompson describes what an airport implementing COOP plans can provide during a disaster.
If we had something catastrophic, for instance an earthquake happened at the airport that caused massive destruction to our infrastructure so that aircraft could no longer land and take off there, we would have to find, through the COOP planning, to find some parcel on the airport where aircraft could depart and go to other regional airports to be based until we were able to put the airport back in an operational condition. Now in the instance of, say, perhaps like in the '97 flood, when the airport was very high and dry, it was used for emergency services, for staging of a number of the different equipment for the county, but also for other airports that were facing flood conditions so they could relocate to Douglas County to stay high and dry where their airports were underwater.
The Douglas County kickoff meeting was a great introduction to continuity of operations planning.
It's absolutely essential that we have a plan, something that allows us to continue on with our mission essential functions, continue to provide the services to our constituents.
I think a lot of the recent events that have happened in terms of tornadoes and hurricanes and floods have brought to light the importance of what happens when you don't have a plan in place, and the experiences that some people have had to go through trying to figure out on the spur of the moment what to do, where to put people, how to take care of them. So I couldn't stress enough the importance of putting a plan together when nothing is happening and taking the time to plan that out and get it all in order and communicate it and train it and test it so that people are ready to respond in any event that disrupts your operations.
Everyone is eager to create their plan so Douglas County can be ready when disaster strikes. www.nvstatecoop.org is a one-stop spot for any information you need about the Nevada COOP project.